Hey everyone, it's Sean here, your guide to Warcraft, and I'm doing quite a different guide today. This is a guide for the Darkmoon Fair, and this is how to obtain as many Darkmoon Prize Tickets as you can. And the whole reason I'm doing this is because in the PTR for patch 7.3, it's actually been data mined that there is a new Zeppelin mount that is going to cost you 1,000 Darkmoon Prize Tickets. 1,000 is a lot of tickets, so you better get started now. So I'm in a video just making sure that you can maximize and get as much as you can out of the Darkmoon Fair being up, and it's only up once a week, once a month at the beginning of a month, so got to make sure you can get as much tickets as you can. So obviously I did some research before doing this just to make sure I wasn't missing out, and first thing you want to do is do all of your Darkmoon mini games. This is the most basic thing. You go there, there's daily quests, you just do the mini game. You probably should be familiar with them by now. You get one ticket for completing them each day, so that's like, if it's up for 7 days, that's 7 tickets for each game, which does add up. So it's just important to make sure that you are doing all of these every day if you are serious about getting as much tickets as possible. Now, using Wowhead as a source here, according to them, if you add up all of the sort of different sources of getting all of these Darkmoon Prize tickets, for each time this event is up, so once a month, you can only get 281 tickets in total. That's if you do everything every day to a complete maximum, 281 tickets, which if the Zeppelin costs 1,000, that's about 4 months of work. So we're not sure when patch 7.3 is going to be out, so you know, logically, you want to start now if you don't have any tickets saved up. Now, once you've done that routine of the daily mini games, there's going to be a couple of other dailies you can do for some more tickets. These are the pet battle dailies. Now, I understand pet battles is not for everyone. I understand it's quite a very you love it or you hate it type of scenario, so either collect pets or you don't. But I don't think they're too hard. I just managed to beat this one with a pet team I had left over from doing my Dead Mines video, so the Dead Mines challenge mode, and I managed to beat it with my last pet with 24 HP left, so hanging in there. But if you do get stuck, I believe one of our resident pet battlers on YouTube, Samir Jones, probably has some guides that you can use to, you know, get through that no problem. Next up, you can try and do some profession quests. If you have primary or secondary professions, once a month in the Darkmoon Fair you can collect these quests. These will give you +5 skill to that profession, and will also give you about 3 or 4 tickets. I think it's 3 for secondary professions and about 4 for the primary professions. And if you have if you have all 4 secondaries and 2 primaries, you know that can be quite a lot of tickets if you add that all up, and a big help to your professions as well. So why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? So if you have professions, now is the time. Next up, we have the Test Your Strength. This is another one of the monthly quests. You pick it up from this woman here, and you have to get 250 grizzly trophies. You're probably very familiar with this by now, but you just get 10 tickets and you get the trophies from killing mobs or players, which offer experience or honor. Next up we have Moonfang. This is the world boss that spawns in the woods off the Darkmoon Island, and once you kill it, will award a quest which you can then go back to Darkmoon Fair and hand that in. Again, this is a once a month item, so whenever Darkmoon Fair's up, just kill her once a month, drop some pets and some toys, so it's always worth killing her anyway. Next up, whether you're Horde or Alliance, just outside the Darkmoon portal will be the Darkmoon Fair Greeter. Now, she will actually give you a Darkmoon Adventurer's Guide, which is an item here that you just keep in your bags. This will allow Darkmoon items to drop for you in PvP, raids, dungeons, and you can see here in my bags, these I believe are all of the items that you can get. These are once a month. You can actually have more than just one in your bags, you can collect more, but you can only turn in 1 each month. So you can see here I've actually got 9 that I've collected, and you can just hand that in and you can get so many tickets this way. This is probably the most effective way of getting tickets, so make sure you have that adventurer's guide in your inventory at all times. Make sure that you are getting these and handing them in. If you don't have them, and if they haven't been dropping for you, these don't really have what I would call reliable drop rates. People that do obviously collect this do sell them on the auction house, and they aren't too expensive, so you can go to the auction house, buy those and get some tickets. It's always something really worth doing. Next up, we have the Darkmoon Fanny Pack. This is obtainable through the black market auction house. Now, you can see here, it's selling for about 150,000 gold. This thing does go for a lot, and you can probably expect to see that get even higher now that everyone's going to be wanting tickets. And these open up for about between 200 to 500 tickets, so if you can get your hands on one, that's quite a lot of time spared. But, you know, they are popular at the moment, and really it's just something, if you have the gold and time to spend, that's an option for you. And lastly, the one thing you can do is you can obtain Sealer's Secret Stash. And to obtain this, you want to get 100 Darkmoon Daggermore, which is the fish. So talk to this vendor here, and at the bottom you will see this faded treasure map. What you want to do is click that, and it will start taking you on a journey to find all of these clues, which will eventually lead you to the chest. And that chest will contain 100 Darkmoon Prize Tickets. There is a catch. This is only obtainable once per character. This isn't like a once a month deal that you can get all these tickets. This is literally once per character quest. I already did it on my Death Knight, which is my main, which I'm collecting the tickets on myself. So I have had to go on my Demon Hunter here and do this for the sake of the video. But at this point, I've actually covered everything that you can do to maximize tickets. So obviously, I've sped this up going between clues. So if this is something you haven't heard or didn't know about, you know, obviously you can follow this and get your clues and get your 100 tickets in the chest. But at this point, like I said, I pretty much covered everything that there is to cover. So 281 tickets per month that you can do this. So even if you miss a few days, you can average that down to like 250. That's still 4 months of work. So unless you want to try and buy that fanny pack, that's the best thing you can do. Next clue is up here by the entrance. You want to walk past one banner and then behind the second banner. It's quite hard to see, a little patch of dirt on the floor here, and then you can get another clue there. I'm not really going too much into the clues. I think the video speaks very much for itself in terms of just following where I'm going. And the reason I did it on the Demon Hunter is I can just ease my way down here, and then you just want to go across the beach and across the water, and this chest is located on this little island here under the water itself in a crashed ship. So I'll just show you the map quickly of where I am. You can see here there's the entrance up there, and I'm on this little island on the west side. And then here's the chest. You just click that, hand the quest in, you get given a chest in your inventory, and then you can just open that and boom, 100 tickets. So that's pretty much all I got for the video. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. If this really did help, be sure to subscribe for some more World of Warcraft guides and videos. I am trying to just do my best with these and make these as helpful as possible, and I thought, given the fact there's a 1,000 ticket mount, this would be quite a good guide to make. But again, that's all for this one, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.